start. Let's see. There are a few more people that jump in. Hello, hello, hello. If you would go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Again, I hope that everyone is enjoying your Sunday evening. Even though I am a YouTube content creator, I have a regular full time job just like everyone else. I travel often and for long periods of time for work. I don't really have to worry about the household chores other than like laundry because I have someone that I pay to do that. I don't like spending my weekends after I've been away for business and doing the housework. But the grocery shopping and the bill paying and just spending that time at home. So today got away from me, had some things that I needed to take care of at the 6 p.m. hour. So I appreciate you joining me at 7. We will be back. A huge thank you for watching and participating in the last 2 Sundays live stream because we have been on location away from home. So I appreciate. I will say that the team at Michael Kors at Mall of America in Minnesota, they were extremely hospitable. It was absolutely amazing to spend time in the store with them. And if you have not watched that live stream from last weekend, I would encourage you to go and watch that, especially if you are going to enjoy this journey with the explore other brands. We are going to do a little bit of a blend today. So there's a little bit of Dooney, there's a little bit of another brand, there's a little bit of a surprise. So I would just say that if you don't have, something liquid in a cup, your choice, go ahead and grab that. If you don't have your favorite snack food, go ahead, grab that because we are going to enjoy a ton of different things tonight. Um, Again, I ask that you go ahead and hit the thumbs up, that you engage with each other in the chat. And I am going to see. So we have Diane Brody, Michelle Jester, The Closet Dive. Welcome, welcome. CF, Delise Harvey, Aria Fair, Shirley Sexton, Sabrina, Rosalind, hello, hello. Kimberly, Business Q, Suz, what? Teresa Johnson, Sonja Covington, B Star Vibe, Naomi, welcome. Diva Night, Four Ducks, Vader May. It looks like I'm having connection issues. Clove 007. So we are going to just push through this. I don't want to make it long because it seems like my internet connection is not agreeing with the huge thank you this weekend to none other than DJ King playing Personal Shopper. Hello, Purse Delighted. So a big, huge thank you to DJ King for playing Personal Shopper for the weekend. Afforded several of the ladies in the tribe to pick were not accessible immediately from an inventory standpoint in our local area. So a huge shout out to DJ King for playing Personal Shopper. I think she has a new appreciation for when we say personal shopper, what that consists of, because between the sales associate, trying to deal with people's money and make sure that addresses and money is right, and all of the background conversations and all the other things that are going on, it really takes a talented person to be able to pull it off and to not be like, you know what, forget y'all, good luck finding it, for playing Personal Shopper this weekend. So I think I mentioned this last weekend or weekend before, but I don't remember if I showed it to you. Hi, Karen Underwood. So you all know that I have jumped on the exotics bandwagon, specifically oyster. and that the color pearl is what I have followed up for me for Valentine's Day. So thank you. Hello, M's. So if you have not yet added a kiss coin in ostrich or Florentine or pebbled or nylon or Saffiano or something, then I think you may be missing out because it is a wonderful little addition. Next thing, while I'm showing you this next item, if you do go over and check out her social media, because I'm going to reference a few people back or reference the room back to that to make that purchase. And I think your last night and Sanja has one as well. It really take a picture of why if you don't already have it on your social media. I ask you ladies, both Sanja and Kimberly, to post those so that when I get to that part of the live chat tonight, everyone will be able to go over to your social media platforms on Instagram and immediately make the connection. The next item, I know everyone from the shop till you drop were curious about what I picked up, what I was interested in, what I wanted to, what I was bringing home, and this is it. This is all I brought home with me because remember, I was going to bring home this beauty, which is in a video that I posted earlier this week, but I didn't need to bring this one home because she's already home. For those of you that are just joining, this is the City Large Barlow in the color apricot or apricot, and I absolutely adore this silhouette on my radar. But this is all I got. So I just want to share with you what I picked up at the shop till you drop. And all of you for shopping along and calling in your orders to the store. This is it. I just picked up a beacon card case, and I picked up this color light blue. It made me think of the Caribbean blue and all of those tropical. I'm trying to see if I have anything close by, and I don't see anything, but it made me think of all of the tropical vacation Siesta Montego pieces that we picked up last summer and into the fall of last year. So I thought that this would be a great addition to any of those pieces. I also would be great in a smaller crossbody, and this I thought would work in any of those. Something easy to find in your bag. This would absolutely work. They did have magenta, they had mustard, they had dandelion. There were a couple of other colors that I can't even recall right now, but I'm sure just a beacon card case in the color light blue, so that it could be the companion. And it is so much darker in person than it is showing on camera. It really does look light blue on camera, but it's not. Maybe I'll do a quick video at some point just kind of to show you this compared to the Caribbean blue background on some of those travel pieces so that you are able to see what the color difference, if at all there is a color difference. All right, so those are the first two items for the night. Okay, again, this, if you recall, I felt like last summer when I got it, it's the thought process at the time, maybe it was, I don't know, any number of things, but I am glad that I made the decision to get additional pieces in the same color. I have a Belvedere logo lock tote in the color apricot, and I also have the Kingston Hobo. So this Kingston Hobo I purchased last summer. Let me get it open. Last summer from QVC. It was a one day only. It it's the same time that I picked up the Leaf Kingston, which is the city leather. The Kingston was available temporary holidays during the 12 days of Dooney and Florentine, if I recall correctly. But this is it in the city leather. So, even deeper in color. Am I the only one that sees the color difference? Do they look the same to you? Because even under the lights, in person, on camera, they just don't look to be the same color. But I want you to let me know in the chat if they look to be the same color. This one feels to be, the Barlow feels a bit darker. So, if you have not explored QVC for the Kingston or so, they did still have apricot available. They had a couple of other colors that were, I think they were on wait list, but the spring or the summer, then I would suggest taking a look at it, considering these colors are popping in and out of the outlets, but not at any regular intervals and not in any specific bad color. So, me is a really light, almost washed out peach. But I like it, I think. Okay. All right. So, you picked up the Kingston when it was available at the end of the sign. So did Sonja. Ems, did you pick up a couple? I'm Purse Happy too. Did you pick up anything? Carmen, did you? Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. All right, so the reason that I showed you that apricot or apricot, and if you've not been over to check out her channel, I would absolutely encourage you to not only go check it out, but to subscribe and to hit the bell so that you know when she uploads videos. She not only is sharing her Pandora collection, but her bags, and she is also starting to share what's in her bag and a little bit of brand exploring. So this week. Couple things about Tory Burch. The first is that they are not everywhere. So we learned that this weekend as I was trying to play catch up, because I didn't immediately, even though I love the piece. There's a little bit of a backstory. I was a little bit slow in pulling the trigger. But the other thing is that Tory Burch, the outlet stores or the retail stores, whatever you want to call them, they do not ship. So you physically had to be there in person in order to purchase these items. So there's a part of me that, is saying maybe I shouldn't share Tory Burch and would be able to find the item if you like it, but you're going to have to be there in person to get it. So, Tory Burch, thanks to Carmen, who was in store and found this beauty. You'll have to see all that it fits on Carmen's channel. So again, if you've not been over to check out her channel, I would encourage you to do so, because she had it packed. Was using it as a catch-all in her, I think it was a Coach Market tote, but it would also serve as, it could be a wallet depending on how you organize it. It could be a cosmetic case, which is what the tag says. But I pulled this out because, follow me, as Mrs. Q would say, follow me down the rabbit hole for me. Leaf, dandelion, lemon, steel blue, light blue, Caribbean blue, midnight, coral, salmon, red, bone, white, taupe, oyster. This thing will go with so many bags that it's not even funny. And the reason I asked both Sonja and Kim to post on their social media is because they both posted pictures or shared pictures of this one piece that absolutely matched with everything. And if any of you are huge fans of a Mackenzie hobo like I am, then you absolutely need this, because it was like what he was doing with Florentine, what is he doing with Spring, and said, we're going to put it all together in one, and we're going to bring some of that business over to Tory Burch while the tribe is exploring other brands this year. And this is what they landed on. Case, but I don't think anyone in the tribe has picked up the card case, because the card case is a little bit bigger. It's actually significantly larger than the beacon card case from Dooney. But it costs more. It costs more than the cosmetic bag. So I just had a really hard time digesting the fact that I'm going to pay more for the card case than I am this big piece that would fit in my bag and allow so much more organization in it. You're absolutely right, Carmen. It is a chameleon cosmetic case. No, Teresa, they arrived in North Georgia yesterday to the outlets to pick it up. But it is called, believe it or not, it is called the Carrington Triangle Cosmetic Case. And the color is called Balloon Stripe. And that's Carrington with a K. Kerrington, Carrington Triangle Cosmetic Case. And it is in the color Balloon Stripe. Regular $128, and you can scroll up just a little bit. You can see where Carmen has posted in the chat. Let's see if it's gonna focus. Probably not. She posted the price, and of course it'll be, I think it's like $64 plus your local sales tax. But again, they do not ship. So you're going to have to get your behinds out of the house into a car and physically go. From an interior, let me just show you, because I think I'm going to get ready to move into this because everybody else moved into theirs, and thou shalt not be left out. But the organization, here it is on the inside. So it's a little bit of, it's pretty deep. It has pocket on the back, so if you wanted to use it as a wallet, you could slip like your ID, your cards back here, and or as a cosmetic bag, or you're throwing like your hand sanitizer or rolling your gloves up and sticking them in your purse, whether it's your sunscreen, whether you're using it as a pencil case, whatever, for work, or in a bag. If you want to use it as a wallet, it works with everything. And because I am on this kick right here, I just thought that I would pull it out to show you that whether you are getting a pop of color, or whether you're going to just do a basic black or a bone or a red or anything else, if you are trying to find matching pieces, you can do a solid bag and let this just be the pop of color in the interior. There's my bone large Hattie. But it can be, you don't necessarily have to dress up the outside. You can put it with everything else. I'm going to see if I have anything else close by. Because, of course, I'm surrounded by bags. Let's see, what's in here? I don't think this is what is in here? Pecan. Okay. I'm going to show this because it will go with this too. If I can get my knot untied. The meet and greet in Chicago. Oh, goodness gracious. So, again, even if you are just looking to add something fun to the interior of your bag, this works. Please, please, please make sure that you go over and check out both Sonja and Kim's Instagram, because they have a picture that I've asked that they kindly post to show you how many bags or different colors this particular Carrington with a K, Carrington from Tory Burch, not from Dooney, what that looks like as a colors. If you are looking to explore more of your bags, but you haven't quite bought into this whole thing of changing your accessories to match your bag every single time that you are swapping bags, this one right here gives you the luxury of not having to do that, because you can grab it out of one bag and put it right into another, and it will pair so well, especially going into the spring and the summer, where you will most likely be more prone to, it was not available online. They do not ship. So you are going to have to find a Tory Burch store or find someone that agrees to be a personal shopper for you. And I apologize, I am not close enough, nor will I be near a Tory Burch this week to play personal shopper for anyone. So I apologize in advance. But I do want to thank both Carmen Hawkins and DJ King for playing personal shopper at Tory Burch, because I am so glad that I was able to get my hands onto it. So there we go, and exploring, where we are going to circle back. So I'm not sure how many of you recall, but what shared with us that Peter Dooney has a passion project brand. And the article wasn't very clear around whether or not Peter had stepped away from Dooney and Burke, or whether, once you get boards of directors and the company grows larger and, mass producing and all this other stuff, maybe just like anything else, the passion for that brand dies, or I'm not sure exactly what's going on behind the scenes, but he started a passion project called Henry's. And Henry's has one retail brick and mortar storefront in Greenwich, Connecticut. We were trying to get to that store while we were in Connecticut for the bucket list experience, but time just simply ran out for us. But I've been curious about the brand, and if you have not seen the any of the articles, if you didn't watch this video on Henry's, I would encourage you to go over. She did an excellent job in sharing the information about where this passion project came from. So again, make sure that you're following what information. Love the fact that she just recently posted a video on switching out of her Society 6 work bag into her Murphy backpack. I'm excited to see how that's gonna work out for her. So Suz, I am eyes glued for an update, whether that is on a video or whether it is just a text or a phone call. I'm really curious to see how that bag of my tribe sisters decided that they wanted to get my thoughts on Henry's, the quality, the craftsmanship, the color, the product line. So even though they are on a no buy, they said that didn't apply to gifts or bags that were not going to be shipped to their address. So we are not going to share who sent it, because I did not get permission to do so. But I do want to say thank you so very much. And I am bursting at the seams right now to see what is in this box. So we are all going to explore Peter's passion project together. All right. Okay, Henry. All right, all right, all right. The very first thing that I notice is that there is a Henry's Leather Company gift bag in the. So if you have not watched any of the Henry Bendel or Andre Bendel videos that have been, posted lately, and I would say lately as in the last, I don't know, 60, 90 days, not only from the content creators in this community, but across the YouTube platform, one of the things that has been the topic of discussion is the fact that Andre Bendel did such an amazing job packing their products when they shipped them. And it didn't matter whether it was just a package, right? Or whether you paid for packaging. They put a lot of time, attention, and detail into making sure that the package arrived and that it created a moment. For those of you that were around and got the survey last summer from Dooney.com, as well as I Love Dooney, we gave them tons and tons of feedback over packaging, over their customer service hours, over having staple colors, products that are always available. And I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of that in Dooney this year, but it seems like maybe they took that feedback and Henry's Leather is going to use that feedback because they already have weekend customer service hours. They also have some nice packaging in here. All right, so, and when I tell you this is a nice bag, I want you to just look at this. This is like for real tied. This is not just a regular like grocery paper bag. It is like, this is like super thick, heavy duty. I am really liking just the fact that it's, I wouldn't call it a reusable bag. It would be reusable for a little while because it's got like the little grommets and so forth, but it's not like the recyclable cup at like a Walmart or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or somewhere. But this is a really, really nice bag. All right. So, all right, Peter, I'm just telling you, once I get a taste of Henry's, I'm going to be looking for these things incorporated across all of the brands affiliated with Dooney. So just be careful. Something in the box other than just tossing stuff in the box. And even though there could be more in the box, the fact that there is packaging at all is absolutely phenomenal. There is an envelope here that says Henry's Leather Company, and it has the web address here at the bottom in silver. And it's an envelope with the little wrap tie, and we're going to just kind of see what information is in here. For Andre Bendel, they had their it was called their brand story, and it came in a little envelope, like a card that was large enough to like maybe put your debit card in, but it came in a little envelope with the brand story on there. And it says, thank you for your purchase. We hope you enjoy your, if you have any questions, all the best. And it gives the SA's name at Henry's. So there are 2 additional cards that were in the redefined. The other one is their returns and exchange. Closet dive, I'm gonna get your hand if I see you reach through the screen. All right, so a little bit about the brand story. It says handcrafted in the heart of Connecticut and in Florence with the old world artisanal secrets of Europe. Henry's bags are designed with a timeless luxury intended to prevail through lifetime and future generations. Behind each Henry's product lies a community of craftsmanship and families who strive to evolve our founders' dream of building the next great American heritage brand. With over 80 craftsmen in Connecticut and Italy, we're committed to craftsmanship and preserving the legacy of leather working. Within this community, they brought to life with a refreshed American spirit. So that is the Henry's brand story. And for returns, just because, right, we're all seeing it, at least for the first time. So I'm curious. So I'm going to just put it on record here on YouTube. The return says that should a Henry's product not meet your expectations, please return it unused for a full refund within 2 weeks or for store credit within a month. When an item has been damaged, we are usually able to offer repairs for a reasonable charge. And then for exchanges, it says to exchange your product for a different one, please contact Henry's. It lists the phone number or email, and it lists the email address. When you exchange an item, you will be refunded the amount paid for return products at the time of purchase and charge for the new product at the current price. I don't like that. I don't like that piece. Because here's the thing. Let's just say I purchased at Target or Macy's or Nordstrom or Walmart or Bloomingdale's or pick any other place. If I purchase an item, if I purchase this box cutter and it's on sale for $5, and then the next week I decide that I need one with a bigger blade, and I take it back and find the bigger blade for, or let's just say not a different blade, let's just say a different color, right? This one was on sale for $5.99 in red, but now there's like a chili pepper red for $5.99 and I want it. Then I shouldn't have to pay the $6.99 price for this because I bought it when it was on sale for $5.99. It's the same product, just a different color. I should be able to get it for the same price. So I got a little bit, I'm not sure I'm on board with this. Is my channel and it's the same founder, so we're going to just compare. So here is the difference in the two boxes, and this is the box that my Florentine Kiss Lock clutch came. So, and oftentimes it's the same box size that you see wallets come in. So we are seeing, can you see the difference there? All right. I'm excited. I'm going to let y'all see it first. I'm just going to close my eyes and open the box because I'm going to let y'all experience it first because I have no idea. Maybe it's in paper. I don't know. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. All right, so nobody's seeing anything. All right, so here in the inside is wrapped. Oh, I'm sorry, it's buffering. I apologize. An X is saying press F5 if you are on your computer, and it will refresh the signal. Just F5. So I apologize. It's probably a broken connection. I apologize. But we're going to keep moving. All right. Okay. All right. So here is the interior. It does have a sticker label that says Henry's. I'm good with that because I just showed you the one that came from Dooney, and I don't know where I put it that quick. Here it is. But it came with the Dooney and Burke sticker, the gold foil sticker on here, and this one has a clear sticker that says Henry's on it. So I like that, and it's wrapped in the tissue paper. And inside the tissue is Henry's on it. it. Look, it's like a little beacon card case. And it is in pebbled leather. And maybe it's all weather leather. But here it is. It has the embossing or branding. It's branded into the leather that says Henry's. Rubbing out or anything. It is like you would take a brand and put it on cattle. That is exactly what they've done with the logo here. Around. Let me zip back up so you can hear it. Very smooth. Very smooth. Okay. Let me show you the inside. The inside of this card case. Oh my goodness. I'm switching out of my beacon into this card case. And here's why. So here is the front wall. The has an open space for your cards. Then that center section, which on the beacon card case was kind of not great because it was kind of pushed in, so you couldn't really get a card in the center. But it's a great place to store cash when you just fold up a few dollars or whatever. So this one has that. So it looks like they've taken some of the feedback or maybe comments that have been posted about the beacon card case, and now you have a place to actually stick your cash in here. Then on the back side, and I hope everyone can see it, there is another space where you can stick cards or cash or whatever. There is a brand on the back, and it says made in Italy. If you can see that there, it says made in Italy. And bam, there is another little slip pocket right here on the back so that you could stick your driver's license or your card, or if you need your driver's license and a debit card when you're going through the airport so that you know where they are and they're not getting mixed up with your other cards and cash and receipts and all of that stuff. That is the perfect place to put it. Or maybe if you keep like, I don't know, an emergency 20 or 50 or 100 or whatever in your wallet, that is a really nice place to put it. It's a tight pocket, so you don't have to worry about it's. You're not going to get a whole lot there, right? If you didn't know any better, you wouldn't even know to look back there because of the way that it is made. It blends in very easily there on the back wall, and because it has the made in Italy on the front, I don't know that I would have expected to see a pocket back here. Oh, let's take a look at the stitch work, because that is, I think that the stitch work for Henry's is equivalent to Dooney. The color contrast, the color on this thread is, what color is this? It's not gold, but it's not, it's almost like a metallic, like a silver. The threading on it looks silver. I don't know if the light is picking that up. It's not like traditional yellow or cream or white or anything like that. It has a little metallic, yeah, it's got like a metallic thread to it. The color is, let me just see if I can tell you what the color is for this one. I thought I had the color. Let's see here. The color is called Persimmon, and it is called the Zip Around Card Case. Zip Around Card Case in the color Persimmon. I would need maybe to later compare it to Dooney's Persimmon because I have Persimmon, but card case and the Dooney card case. Okay. Size-wise, they are identical. Well, are they? They are. They are identical. The zippers. This one seems to be, the Dooney one seems to be just a little bit exaggerated compared. Yeah, it's a little bit exaggerated. The Dooney hardware is gold, where the Henry's is more silver. It's a bit more silver. Branding versus the plate on the front here. The stitch work, look at the stitch work. The Dooney one has, the stitches are just a little bigger. The ones on Henry's is a bit more refined, or just a smaller stitch in general. The zipper pulls on them are, the one on Henry's is just a tad bit longer because of the design of it. Neither of them have, you know, a pocket or anything on the back. Very clean lines on the back of both of them, as well as clean stitch work the inside. So I'm just going to clear everything out of the Dooney one so that you can see. Let's see. The Dooney one has a tag in it that says made in China. So made in China, made in Italy. This one is made in Italy, China. China, Italy. The interiors are very similar in design. You know, if you're just looking at the overall design. The big difference is this one, the Dooney one, just has the divider. The Henry's brand has a pocket so that you can actually store stuff here in the center. And then on the back wall, the Henry's has the little slip pocket, and Dooney has no such thing. So it's just trimmed in the leather. You see the lining, and you've got just these two spaces, and you cannot align cards here in the center where the fold is, because your card is too long for that. So you can lay your cards behind the fold or in front of the whole fold on both sides, but not in the center, which is where I have like my cash stored. But on the Henry's one, I don't have to worry about that anymore, because I can put cash either in the centers here, 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 or here. So I really like this. This leather feels like this is all weather leather. This is not pebbled. This is like original Dooney. Yeah, this is like original Dooney all weather leather. I really like this. Oh, and I love the color. I love the persimmon color. It could go as a coral. It could go as an orange. It could it's not gonna pass as like an will it pass it for apricot? Will it go? All right, apricot persimmon. It coordinates, as Mrs. Q would say, but definitely a color difference. And then with the Barlow, just so that you can, since this one is darker. But I love this. It is like all of the feedback, all of the critique that I have of the Dooney Beacon card case has been remedied, resolved, whatever you want to call it, with this one. Oh, so Kim, you want to see it with the Carrington? Carrington with the K. So here she is. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you, it's like they took all the colors and said, put it in the Tory Burch, because the ladies at Dooney need those pops of color. They're coordinating, they're mixing brands, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like with the light blue one. No, DJ King, I don't think that Henry's has, I don't know. Do they have Dooney Pay? Maybe. But that is gorgeous. I love it. This persimmon color is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I know the note said orange, but the receipt says persimmon, and I am going with persimmon because the color code is. But if you're looking on their site and you can't find persimmon, then do a search for the color orange. I love this, and I'm getting ready to go move into it. So I'm going to take a look at the chat. I'm going to say thank you to my tribe sister. Those are my initial thoughts on this gorgeous card case from Henry's Leather. This is absolutely, oh yeah, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. These walls are so thick. This is classic Dooney. This is classic Dooney. I love it. And I love the fact that this center space is so usable now. The center pocket, what is that? That's finished leather. It is finished leather on the inside. All of the details, like the folds of the leather, all of that is trim. Edges or any of that anywhere, even the sides, are all weather leather. I'm loving this. Ooh wee. I love it. All right. I'm gonna try to do a sip and cuss this week while I'm on the road. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but I'm gonna try. It's not about Henry's because this was a knockout right here. The packaging, the gift bag, the double boxes for it, absolutely amazing. The card story, the fact that the essay put, a handwritten note in here. My only, I guess, feedback, critique is that my definition of exchange and Henry's definition of an exchange is completely different. So I'm not sure how they're going to work through that, or if it is what it is. But I would just challenge that from a retail standpoint, and I'm sure from a definition standpoint, that our definition of exchange, my definition of exchange, and your definition of exchange is different from Henry's definition of exchange, because they clearly define an exchange as a refund. So I'm not sure who in marketing dropped the ball on that one. But I would have rather seen a policy that says we do not offer exchanges. We will provide a refund of the full purchase price item at the current price if if you like or whatever. This is just a little bit misleading because this is not an exchange. I wonder if you purchase it at the current price right after they've done the refund, but maybe they had a sale on something at the time that you purchased. I already answered that question. It's at the current price. So it's whatever the prevailing price is, not the discount that you may have gotten before. So that answers that question. So again, the brand story along with the thank you note and their refund and exchange policy is included here. Those shipped and wrap box with the tissue paper, with the Henry's sticker, and all of that was included in a larger Henry's box, and in the box was tissue paper, and the first thing that I saw when I opened the box was leather. Huge, 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 huge. I got a big head and it fits in there with no problem. Not that I doubted that it would, but it is a huge. I'm just trying to think of what would fit in here to give you an accurate let's see if the large patty fit in here. Just so that you can kind of get a feel for how big that bag is. And that's the large patty, and there is still room to spare in the big bag, which was the very first thing that I saw when I opened the box. All right, so let me just take a look really quick at the, yes, it does. It was huge for the card case. All right, so I'm going to scroll up and see what comments I can chime in on. Yes, Rosalind, the Tory Burch is a big butt cosmetic bag. It fits everything. And if you want to see how much it really holds, go over to Carmen Hawkins' channel, because Carmen didn't even have it packed all out and it still held a lot. Welcome to the chat, Rhonda Robinson. Glad you were able to make it. A Mackenzie fan, then you absolutely need the Tory Burch Carrington. If you are on social media, please go over and check out both Sandra Covington and Kimberly Mines. They've posted pictures on their Instagram of this beauty paired with so many other things. They both posted their Instagram information in the chat. So if you're not already following them, I would ask that you do so. Let's see. The price range for, I'm Purse Happy too. Are you asking for the price range of the Tory Burch? Let me just say this. So, you know, before 2019, everything was Dooney. So I never got confused on which brand or which store or which site. It was either Dooney, it was I Love Dooney, or maybe it was like Macy's or Dillard's or someplace like that, but it was all Dooney. For the first, what are we, 3 days, 60 days or whatever into the new year, exploring new brands. No, that was at Michael Kors. Like trying to keep it all straight is like becoming overwhelming. So for those of you that have already been shopping multiple brands and keeping it all straight, bear with me because it is all new to me. Because I just haven't had to keep up with stuff like that because I have been very, very Dooney loyal. And now that I'm exploring other brands, keeping it all straight is a challenge. That's all I'll say. It isn't. It actually is not. If you take a look at what collection it was, um Cambridge. The Cambridge collection in persimmon, this is what that looks like. I know it looks like really, really on camera, but it's not real red. It actually does look a bit more orange. And I don't have anything Dooney red close by to compare it to. I'm just looking around, but it truly is persimmon from the Dooney's Cambridge collection than anything else. All right, so I'm trying to get the chat back up, and I clearly am losing that. So since I can't get, oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, chat. I'm purse happy too. The leather is soft. It is amazing. It feels like Dooney's all weather leather, which if you recall it was sturdy and thick, but durable and did soften or does soften a bit over time. Okay, so Rosalind is saying that the Emerson collection also has persimmon as well. Persimmon or the light blue, Rosalind? Maybe I mixed that up. DJ King, again, I'm not sure if Henry's has the equivalent of Dooney Pay or Henry Pay. I'm not sure. Kim, I think you should add it to your birthday list. Sue says, I agree. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am moving into it. If for some reason it doesn't fit my cards, I will let everyone know. But considering it, structurally is the same size as the beacon card case, I think I'm going to be fine. My fear is that I'm going to move into it, and because of the little, the slip and the storage in the center, that I will not want to move out of it. That's what my fear is. Vader, where did you call? Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. Rosie Wren, welcome to the chat. Shirley Saxton, Kim, Shirley's tried to follow you on Instagram, but I think she's having some problems. If you ladies would post your IG handles again, I would appreciate that. Okay, you already took care of that. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's huge. It's a huge box for what they have in there. But if they're going to send those big bags out, if they are going to send those big bags, hold that bag a zillion different ways to get it into something smaller. It's kind of like sometimes at Amazon, you'll get one little item and it'll come and you'll get home and you'll have this big box on your porch, and it's like, oh, I ordered contact solution or whatever. I don't wear contacts. Just saying, you get like that one little box and it's like in a box this big, and you're thinking you could have thrown that in like a padded envelope or something. It looks like that's the same thing. All right, so me and this connection is not good, so I'm gonna get ready to sign off. But no, I did not pick up the TSV. I'm not sure anyone did. I didn't even watch the presentation live. I actually watched a replay from my mobile device, and I just was a little on the fence. I think that's a bag that I'm gonna need to see in person before I pick up anything out of that woven beacon collection. Kimberly Mines is confirming that there is no such thing as Henry Pay or a payment plan on henrys.com. Um, so are you able to purchase? Wait, is that the 866 number? Is that for Tory Burch? Are you able to make that purchase online? I mean, or over the phone? Because they did not ship. The store would not ship. Carmen, I think, was at the Woodbury Commons, and I was at the North Georgia Premium Outlets. Neither of those stores would ship, so I had to take the hike to North Georgia, and Carmen took the hike into, New York in order to pick those up and to, for the tribe. She played. Okay. So I'm going to ask again that Kim and Sonja, if you would post your Instagram handles. I see a couple more people still asking for that information. Thank you, Suzwat. I appreciate you joining in on the live. I am thankful and grateful that you enjoyed the content. Let's see. So Rosalind is also looking for the cosmetic bag. Lisbeth, you have connected like via email or social media or something, but if you have the Zelle, Zelle app, or maybe even the Cash app, if you find somebody that lives near a store and they're willing to pick it up and you're willing to pay for shipping, then you could immediately, let me define immediately. That means like not an your information. You literally go onto your phone or onto your mobile banking app or on your PC, and you immediately, like right now, send them the money through Zelle so that it becomes immediate money and then shipping it to you. I am not condoning it. I am not offering to do it. But if you are near someone or have a connection with someone in this community that's going to be near Tory Burch, and I will not. DJ King says immediately is true. It literally, like in your account, if you are all set up correctly, it literally goes into your account in like 10 seconds. It is like the free old school version of Western Union, but it goes directly into the bank account that you choose. But I've already checked. I'm not going to be near a Tory Burch this week, so I cannot offer to play personal shopper. But if there is someone, yeah, DJ King says it took her longer to figure out the app than it took. The money was actually already waiting to go in her account by the time she actually got the app set up. So, I've said it before. There's going to be somebody in this community, somebody that is not going to understand the word immediately, and you're gonna burn bridges with beautiful women that don't mind doing a favor for you, but it won't be me. Let me just say, Clove 007, it is Zelle, Zelle, and if you are with a major bank like Wells Fargo, if you're with Regions or SunTrust or US Bank or USAA or some of the credit unions, if you just go to Zelle on Google, it will actually tell you the banks that participate, and you can literally do it from your phone if you have them to do it on Cash App. But the app that we are using to send money back and forth because it is immediate is Zelle. Like Z is in Zion, E is in Edward, L is in Lionel, L is in Lionel, E is in Edward. Zelle. Yes, Shirley, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, SunTrust, Regions, USA, Um, I don't have my phone near me. Otherwise, I would run through the list or cut and paste the definition of immediate into the chat so that you understand that you get your money. If you That's the app, Zelle, Zelle, Banks, Media. You tie it to the account address, phone number that is associated with their account. They download the app, accept it, they tell the app which account they have that they want the money to go into. You hit send on your end, it sends you an email saying that it's gone. It sends them an email letting them or text letting them know that it hit they're receiving money from you. And then if they are set up for email alerts from their bank on like deposits or transactions, they will get another email and text letting them know that, hey, Dooney Attic or hey, DJ King or hey, whoever sent you money, and it is immediately available in your account. So if you're shopping for someone and you are standing at the register and you're saying, you know what, I'm gonna wait until they send me their money and then I will swipe. You can do that. It is right away, immediate. For those of you that have like college kids or like nieces and nephews that are away and they're calling you for money or the tuition or whatever it is available immediately. So that is the app that we have been using as we have been personal shopping for each other. Again, you're going to have to find somebody that is near a Tory Burch store. Carmen is not near. So I'm going to save you. Carmen is not near Tory Burch. Carmen traveled to New York in order to get Tory Burch and play personal shopper. I do not have a Tory Burch store near my house. I traveled yesterday evening to North Georgia to get it. So you're going to have to just either as you're out and about, or you're going to have to connect with somebody in the community that will immediately send you your money and pay you for the shipping. So immediately means that's what that means. So if you are, that's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I have because I gotta go and stuff tonight. If you have not hit the thumbs up, I would ask that you please do so. If you have not gone over to check out Peter Dooney's Passion Leather Brand Project, I would, I would ask that you do that because there's not items on Henry's that you will find on a Dooney.com, but it's a startup brand. It's called a Passion Project for a reason. But there are some pieces that if you find it on there would be well worth exploring the brand. I'm getting ready to go move into this. I hope you all have a fantastic week. If my schedule allows, I am going to do a sip and cuss after tribe time. Maybe do Saturday evening sip and cuss, and we can really sip and cuss. So please make sure that you are checking out all of the amazing content creators in this community. If you did not check out Tribe Time from Covington the week before, Kimberly Mines was hosting. Please make sure that you go and check out Suz What. She has her bags of the week. And Suz, I didn't see the bags that you carried this week. I see you moved into Murphy as your work bag, but I have been like anticipating all week seeing what you've carried. So make sure that you check out Suz What. Mrs. Q will be hosting For Real Friday on Friday night, so we will be all hanging out on her channel on Friday night, which is 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Saturday morning, because Mrs. Q is hosting Tribe Time this week, which will be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. 11 Eastern, 10 Central. Please make sure that you are checking out M Squared. She hosted her first Tribe Time and made her debut appearance on camera. Carmen Hawkins, who again, thank you for playing Personal Shopper, posted a video this week where she showed her gorgeous Carrington triangle card case and her Coach Market tote. And she made her appearance on camera as well. Who else am I missing? Who else? Who else? Purse Demented, Purse Delighted. Honey is Natural. I am going to forget a whole lot of people, so I don't even know why I got started with that. But again, thank you so very much for hanging out. I apologize for the week. So whether it's snow, sunny, icy, sleeting week, I will see you hopefully sometime this week for a second cost. If not, I will be in the live with Mrs. Q on Friday night for Real Friday. Then we'll catch you again on Saturday morning on Mrs. Q's channel for Tribe Time. And then I will be back on Sunday evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for hanging out. Until next time, I do hope that you find something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.